For this last one that we'll do, they give us a formula for the surface area of a cone. That's something that I expect you to have memorized. So they would give you the formula. And what they want us to do is they want us to solve for L. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it. Some of you might be looking at this and you're like, oh my gosh, this looks so confusing. So just remember, I'm going to do have something to compare it with that's a little bit easier to understand so that maybe we can kind of piece this together. So let's just say instead of S, well, actually, no, we'll keep S there. Let's say that, I don't know, let's say that we have a 4 here, kind of in place of this pi r squared. This is not part of the problem, this on the right-hand side. I'm just doing kind of a compare and contrast so that we can piece together what it is that this is trying to do. Okay, so this looks a lot easier. If we're solving for L on this right side, the first thing that we would do is we would subtract 4 from either side. Okay, because we always do our addition, any addition or subtraction, that's what we take care of first after distributing and combining, but we have nothing to distribute or combine. So, and I'm gonna be purposeful in not lining it up. So what I would get is S minus 4 or negative 4 plus S, however you want to write it, equals 2L. Similarly, on this side, pi is a number. Remember, it's 3.14. R is a number. We just don't know what it is. So we're trying to solve for L. Same thing that we're trying to solve for over here. So the first thing that I actually want to subtract from either side, because we're adding pi r squared, we're going to subtract pi r squared. So it's real similar to what this 4 is doing over here. So subtract pi r squared. Just like on the right side, they are not like terms. So we have to keep them separate. S pi r squared. Or S minus pi r squared equals pi r L. Going back to the problem on the right side. To solve for L, we would divide by 2 because the operation between 2 and L is multiplication. We would divide by 2 every term. For our actual problem, we have pi and r and L, but they're all being multiplied. So to undo multiplication, we can divide pi and r at the same time. When we divide pi and r, they cancel out on the right side, top and bottom. So what we're left with is just L. And it equals S minus pi r squared over pi r. Little tricky. Rewatch it if you need to. Hopefully my comparison helps piece that together. And I'm not going to finish this on the right side, but because that's not the actual problem we want to solve. But yeah, so if we're solving for L, just like any other equation that we're solving for, we want to get it alone, and we follow the same steps to get there, even if it looks a little more complicated at the end. Hope this helps, and please let me know if you have any questions.